Hello, welcome to Mete ALPAY's program. New Year approaching, everybody's in a hurry. Big catering, preparing for the big banquets, restaurants are full, hotel restaurants are full. Celebration already on the 25th for Noel, Christmas done. New Year is different, of course, is another panache. So prepare last year to get some enjoyment malgré the pandemic. Hope it will be disappear soon. So last time we start talking about the menu, preparing menu. There is always next day of the new year. Next day of the new year, everybody is tired and nobody wants to do any cooking. Usually, what they say, they eat what the leftovers. Because at the new year, everybody is very largely hungry, and they fill their stomach, but next morning they hardly any appetite left. So today I'm going to give you some recipe, quick meal what you can do because you feel fragile, you want maybe some just toast. So I got one Italian recipe here. Carosa is the picture. The brown bread. We got a brown bread and parsley and rocket leaves. You can find in the market easily. They use a mozzarella. We can use white cheese or white cheese spread, or even the kasha, thin slice of kasha, and the pear, the fruit pear slices. My favorite, pear with roquefort and sliced toasted bread. I like pear and buffalo, but here white cheese, cream cheese maybe, and also pesto. You know, always make a pesto. Pineapple pesto or walnut pesto, you can make it. And you know how to make it. Basil, there's a basil. And olive oil, garlic a little bit. And skin walnuts. It's nice. You spread it. Toasted your brown bread or the white bread. Then you put the slice of pear and then spread. If you have a toast machine, you can put it on the toast machine. If you want to make it crispy, even you can make it on the pan. Fry the bread and put the slices. Kaşar peynir in Turkey goes well with it, instead of mozzarella maybe. And also a drink, because you need you can have a light tea, or you can have a porridge and milk and honey, and they put some banana as well. It's nice. This is for your next day of the new year. And each program from now on, I'm going to give you some recipe of a menu. I'm going to give you. And starting today, flat steak, about 100-125 gram, a millefeuille pastry, ready-made. You can make it with mushroom as well. Mushroom, normal, regular white mushroom, you can buy. Usually 250 gram mushroom, chopped or in the blender. Half an onion as a blender. 1 dish garlic, 1 each. And chives, if you need it. Also thyme, sage, a little bit. Sage goes well with this. And chicken liver. You can easily get the chicken liver from the butcher as well. You order it in advance. They will prepare it and chop it and saute it. The puree of a chicken liver is good. If you don't like it, you don't put it. And also breadcrumb. You can keep always old bread. You make it like that to make it crunchy, you know, to give a body. And 1 egg. This is appareil, we call it. You mix it. So you can get 125 gram or 100 gram fillet steak for each person, or maybe less. Or maybe a trimming. Trimming of meat you can make it, but the fillet is tasteless, you know, but it's soft. That's why everybody prefer. So we sauteed the appareil, we call it, this mushroom and onion and other chicken liver. And to make it, you cook your steak, you cook it normal, like a déglace, and put the gravy to make it tasty, and you slice it and put it in the millefeuille pastry. You open it, millefeuille pastry, 1 square, open it, and you put the meat first, and then all the ingredients on top of it, and cover up and put the, what you call it, egg wash. You know, egg yolk with milk. You mixed it and brush it on top of it. Usually you need the oven for 200 Celsius. Heated and ready. And you can cook it easily for each person. Of course, you make when you make this herb mix, it tastes of first, salt and pepper and things like that, you know. And it goes with vegetables, any vegetables you can cook. But I'm going to give you how to make ratatouille. Still you can make ratatouille in every season. We got courgette, you got onion, you got tomatoes. What else we got? Aubergine. Yeah, you may find some aubergine. Red pepper or green pepper you can find. You chop them and saute them with onion. Put some garlic inside. With the olive oil. Make this softer, and salt and pepper. You are not going to fry it, you know, you can just saute it. And I can find fresh thyme and fresh rosemary. You add a little bit. Oregano. You get the thyme and oregano. Oregano is nice as well. You saute it and close, cover with the lid. Put it aside that it gets softer. And you add a little bit stock or a little bit vinegar or a little bit, if you want it, you can add some wine as well and taste it. So the meat bonfile is ready, and then you need some carbohydrate. My favorite is Savoy potatoes. Savoy potatoes is sliced potatoes. You peel it and slice it, and equal. And for this reason you need a mandolin. You got this for housewives mandolin, or you can have a professional mandolin. And you slice it, and you prepare one bechamel. To make a bechamel, you make a roux. 50 gram flour, 50 gram butter, and a white roux. Don't make a brown roux. And you add flour and make a little bit, cook a little bit. Then you add milk. Not cold milk, no, warm milk, a little bit. Two tea glass full milk. You want runny one, okay? I mean, how big it is. If you're a big crowded family, you're making from 1 liter, and you make potatoes, increase the potatoes, and you have to make potatoes. You slice it and put it in the cold water for a couple of 5-10 minutes, maybe half an hour. After that, you make your roux, and you make your bechamel, 1 liter. You're going to put squeeze some garlic in the tray which will go to the oven, and you put bechamel, warm or cold, doesn't matter. Then you place your potatoes, but you put your garlic, squeeze the garlic on the tray first. Then on top, milk, bechamel, then potatoes, you slice it, layer of potatoes, couple of layer, each layer, little bechamel. Then you make it thick like that, enough for how many people you have. And then if you have a parmesan, if you have a kaşar peynir, you mix it, you put it on top of it, and then I put some paprika. Not hot pepper, okay? Not chili pepper. Paprika all over nicely. And put it in the oven, 200. So you got the bechamel ratatouille ready. In other vegetables you can make it. You can have a courgette if you like. Slice of courgette again. Put it in the oven. Roast it and slice it whole. Courgette, yeah, can do it. So millefeuille goes in the oven as well. So best thing is to cook the Savoy potatoes, and it can stay in the corner after this. Finish it. Then we have a bonfile goes, and ratatouille already ready on the casserole. And you can call, when you're ready, you can call people, they'll come. So easy one. So you got the carrozza already. I give you. I know you are all. the cheese like Italian, like in Europe, they have. We don't have it. We have kaşar peynir, and there are in Antalya some cheese from the shepherds they make. Delicious. So you have to discover there. There is a treasure staying there. They made it from the plateau. They bring it. Unbelievable taste. Some so strong, some spicy, some delicious food. I mean, cheddar is nothing next to them. In Fethiye, I discovered I love Fethiye. Of course, for a dessert, you can make any dessert. I was poached fruit with ice cream, and on top of some rosemary jam. All right. Instead of eat the fruit, a poached peach, or if I have a winter fruit, and then I found some delicious kuşburnu, not jam, it's marmalade, you know, in BİM. If you have time, you go there. It goes for fruit, for yogurt, is ideal. So this is one of those menu we carry on, and for people who are interested, when they make menu, they add always terms, expressions, culinary expression. That's why I'm going to start from today, and it's a large vocabulary about it. For example, starting from alphabetic order, Florentine. When you say Florentine, it's cream soup with spinach, soup Florentine. It doesn't say maybe underneath that, but it's spinach soup, and very nice spinach soup. Yes, you know, always started with some acid onion, and because all green, and you add the tips of the spinach. Don't throw them, the pink ends. You cut it, add them, saute them, and what you call it, make it softer, and let it give its juice. Then chop your parsley after you wash completely. Stay there, and of course you can add onion or spring onion, and not spring onion, pearl onion. Pearl onion stronger than normal onion. Then spinach. Then make it softer, hard, heat, raise the heat, and close it. Put some bouquet, aroma. Use butter and olive oil together, not too much, okay? Then prepare your stock in advance, okay? You know how to make stocks, vegetable stock. If you have a chicken stock is nice as well. Then pour it, when they are softer, pour it and cook it a little more, and then get the blender. Florentine. Of course, they always add cream. We can't find cream in Turkey, but we have yogurt, but better. And it goes, but it wasn't too weak and wishy-washy. It must be thicker. Okay, when you say à la king is a pepper, pimento, and mushroom together with cream sauce. À la king, chicken à la king. You make your chicken and you add this. Parisienne, what is Parisienne? It says for chicken and fish. It goes very well with them. What is it? Mushroom, asparagus, and truffle. In a white sauce, white stock, you add mushroom, sauteed mushroom, asparagus tipped, and truffle. Truffle, expensive, yeah? Dover sole with sauce à la parisienne. Chicken breast, chicken supreme with à la parisienne. So what is inside? Mushroom, asparagus, and truffle. So it must be costly. The term al dente, like a spaghetti, we make al dente, not too soft, not too alive. It goes to the bite, it says. Al dente, al dente. Some vegetables al dente as well, I prefer. Not for Turkish. Turkish likes soft. Amandine, truffle amandine is very famous hot starter during a big banquet. They always put one trout amandine. You cook your trout in the roast it in the oven. Last minute, you add some almond peel, shell, and you roast it a little bit and serve it like that. People like it. I don't. Antipasta. Antipasta, what is antipasta? Antipasta called appetizer, starter, meze türü. Cheese, olives, vegetables, meats, crudité, antipasta. It can be rich, can be medium. Arugula is bitter salad green. Sometimes in Antalya, they make it in the hot places, in the cover places. They grow them. Gratin. Last time we talked to that. Topped with breadcrumbs and cheese and brown. Always breadcrumb. Like the spinach gratin as well. Beans gratin. You put bechamel and cheese on top. Under the salamander. We experienced salamander, yeah? Or hot oven. Baguette is baguette, French long thing, bread baguette. It's difficult to make. You need to speed, like a spin dry mixer, very fast. We did make for 3,000 men camp. Japanese, they don't eat bread, but Algerian and expat, they eat bread. In Algerian, they don't know frangela. They learn baguette from French, so they had special mixer. And the flour is very important, high protein. So they were making baguette nice. I like it, baguette, crunchy. Béarnaise, we know Béarnaise. Tarragon, you need tarragon. Chervil, we need shallot. Egg butter. Your egg, you got the melted butter on top of it, and it goes with the béarnaise. It's expensive, of course, and it's spoiled very quickly. If it's too hot, it's split. So if it is a la carte, you must be careful. It comes in the runny. If it is too runny, it's gone. It's split. You might be a runny cream. I like a thick milk, thick cream. Bechamel, we know bechamel. We don't know explain what it. Bechamel, what is this? Beurre blanc. Beurre blanc, a French sauce, butter, vinegar, wine, and shallot. Beurre blanc. You melt your butter and skim the on top the fatty bits. Then you mix with the vinegar, wine, and you just pour on top of the fish fillet. Biscotti is crunchy Italian biscuit, if you know that. Bisque, keep coming. You make it with shells of the lobsters, shells of the what's name, shellfish, any shellfish. Bok choy, people who've been Extreme Orient, they know. Bok choy, Chinese white cabbage, bok choy. Everything in China, bok choy. Very easy. You don't need to add anything. Right? It tastes like that. It is not round. It's like a marul salad. Long salad leaves. Bolognese, Italian. Italianische. Bolognese is meaty. Meat and vegetables. Bolognese sauce with pasta goes. I keep telling myself why Bolognese always north, because they have a cattle there. That's why they make a Bolognese sauce. Minced meat and onion, garlic, tomato paste, tomato sauce, and of course some acid. I mean, there's a meat in America, but they don't have Bolognese sauce. Bolognese sauce is Italia. Bordelaise. Brown sauce contains shallot, red wine, tarragon, thyme, and sometimes bone marrow. Bolognese. Finally, they have this. Bordelaise. Shallot means small pearl onion. Tarragon, thyme, and sometimes bone. Tarragon, I keep telling you maybe several times, tarragon only you read in Chalebis. He's a big traveler. And in his note in Bitlis, in Anatolia, Bitlis, Mayor, in his big in his son's birthday, he invite everybody. Of course, always pilav, rice pilav goes very well. And said he put, or the chef put, tarhun in Bitlis. Bitlis nowhere in Anatolian, heart of Anatolia. So in Anatolia, that time, Çelebi time, they had tarhun, but in Turkish cuisine, I never come across. And Bordelaise sauce also they put bone marrow, bone marrow. Borge is a cabbage soup, red beets, cabbage soup, and a beef stock they use for it. Of course, when you say borge, you remember Russia, because it's hot there, cold there, and it's beef stock and beetroot. Plenty. I prefer beetroot. Raw I can eat. raw, yeah, just split, and potatoes, what's yours? Sugar potatoes, I like it. Bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse. You can make it fish soup, but you don't. Turkish, Mediterranean fish soup, nobody remember, but bouillabaisse, everybody, because they made it long time ago and spread it all over the world. And I had the chance to eat it in Marseille. No, not my Côte d'Azur. Where was it exactly? Where the British part of us. I went to there, and in July they made this. And they bring to me in a big china bowl, and there was a heads, tails, bones everywhere. I didn't understand anything. Bouillabaisse, bouillon, bouquet garni vino, bouquet garni, herbs, flavor, soup, stew, sauce, bay leaves, thyme, and black pepper, and rosemary, bouquet garni. It changed from one soup to another. Boursin brie, bunlar cheese from France. Brochette, shish kebab, işte brochette, we know that. Bruschetta is different. Brochette, French, shish. Bruschetta, Italian garlic bread. Bruschetta was garlic bread. Spread. Burrito is Mexican, Spanish, Mexican. Burrito. Tortilla, they use tortilla. Meat, cheese, refried beans they have. Broad beans. Broad beans? No, broad beans. Black beans. Of course, you put lettuce like a sandwich. Lettuce, tomato, guacamole. You know guacamole? I like that guacamole. And sour cream. Wow. This is good. This is a burrito. It's filled with meat. For example, you can make it doner. Spread some cheese. And beans, maybe you don't want beans, don't put beans. Lettuce, tomato, and maybe some onion, fresh onion. Guacamole, so I spread guacamole or avocado, slice it. And sour cream. Instead of sour cream, maybe you make some oil and vinegar dressing, thick one. Spread it. Boom. Burrito. You call it something else. Okay? Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Take care. I hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.